Hi friends, and welcome to today's video. In this video I am sharing with you a full day in the life, but the purpose of this video is to tell you guys about some sad things that have happened on the farm. Now that if you've been watching for a while, you need to know what is going on. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to be explaining this to you because it's a vlog slash explaining, so I'm not really going to be explaining what I'm doing in the video a lot. So you're just going to kind of watch the day. Anyway, it was a really beautiful morning. Basically, as always, it has been really sunny and nice, and I really love the weather. The day I was filming this was also a school day, and if you don't know, we're homeschooled. So our mom is the supervisor, so me and my sister do school at home, if you guys are wondering. So without taking any more time, I'm going to try and explain what happened. So some of you might have realized that the two puppies we have had, Bambi and Aura, haven't been on video recently, and that's because we don't have them anymore, because sadly they both passed, and it's really sad. So we don't have any puppies anymore, and it was so random because if you had told me a week before they got sick that we wouldn't have them the next week, I would have thought you're crazy. So a week or less before they got sick, I was just passing through the laundry because that was where they would stay, like in the night, and they weren't like coming to me or wagging. One was just like they're looking at me, so I didn't think much about it because I was like, maybe they're just resting, maybe they're just like not in the mood for getting around my feet and wagging their tails. So I didn't think much about it. But then they also started like rejecting and refusing to eat anything, even things you would think they'd like to eat, they didn't want to eat a thing. And so that's when my dad was like, wait, they're actually sick. So at that point we had to start feeding them with a syringe, and then my dad also called a vet, and he came and he injected both of them. He actually came at night. we fed them with a syringe for probably 2-3 days. I can't really remember because this was a few weeks ago, and they weren't getting better because the problem was they weren't keeping any of the food inside. They kept like throwing it up. So whenever we tried to feed them, they threw it up, no matter what it was, even if it was water, just anything. So that was the reason they weren't recovering, because they weren't, I think, because they weren't keeping anything in. And I think this was actually an infection they got from probably something they ate. So we really tried our best, but nothing was really happening. It seemed like in a way they realized they wouldn't live for much longer because they kept hiding in bushes and like strange places. So even for one of them, we had to look for like an entire day, but it eventually got back. And yeah, one thing I would say is like, don't judge or be like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. We probably didn't do everything because we don't know everything about dogs and stuff, but you weren't in that situation and you don't know. So it was kind of sad, but it also wasn't, because I was already ready for that for like the past 3 days, because we weren't even showing one sign of like getting better in any way. So we just released them, and I'm kind of sad, and I still miss them because I like miss when I would open the door and they would be all over me. And life moves on, and it's okay. It's just an animal, and maybe one day we'll get a dog again, because they're really nice animals to keep. So yeah, that's basically what happened, and I just decided to explain that to you guys so that you're not wondering where they went or like why they're not on camera, and because I like to film for you guys. But that's, I guess, just something that will happen with any animal that you're keeping on like a farm or something. You'll probably lose them. Things happen, even with crops and things like that. So it's just a lesson, and also something that you will learn and probably will do better in the future. And also, there are many good things happening. There's also something good that has happened. There was probably a hint in the video, if you guys noticed. So I'm going to tell you all the like nice things that are happening on the farm, which are nice and exciting, in the next video. So you guys look out for that. But until then, I'll see you, and bye.